awesome friend Emma recently made a video called Small YouTuber Squads and Feeling Left Out, in which she basically talked about how even though the small YouTube community is huge, but also weirdly tight-knit, it's full of all these different squads, friendship circles, cliques, whatever you want to call it, and it can sometimes feel kind of crappy when you're not in one. Like Emma, I have a lot of YouTube friends that are all just kind of scattered about different areas of YouTube, and a lot of them are kind of linked to some groups but not others, and I'm not really in any of those groups. I have a lot of opinions about this, and it's quite difficult to talk about because it's not really possible for, well, I mean, I guess it is, but a lot of the time when friendship circles exist, it's just a fact that people that aren't in them would like to be in them. And it's a bit sad, and it's something I've experienced so much over the course of my life, and it never gets any easier, but it's not the fault of the people in those groups. It's just kind of an uncomfortable fact. The thing about YouTube friendships is I can completely understand why people want so much to be in a YouTube squad, because on YouTube it can be so much more helpful to grow your channel if you do have a circle of friends that are going to support you. And I mean a circle as in like they're all going to support each other, not just you've got support from random individuals, because I'm thinking of about 3 or 4 different specific circles right now that I know of within the small YouTube community, and like they're always promoting each other. Lots of people have been making these like shout out videos lately or recommending their small favourite YouTubers, favourite small YouTubers, and they're always just promoting each other, and it makes you feel quite left out if you're not a part of that, and it makes you wonder why you're not noticed by those people. And personally, I feel like I'm experiencing this right now. I feel like my content isn't good enough at the moment. Aside from maybe my last 2 videos, I'm not 100% proud to show off my content at the moment, and I can see why some of these bigger, small YouTubers that I admire might not admire me. And so I've got this idea in my head that once my content is better, maybe people will like me and start to recommend me and welcome me into their circles. And it's such an icky thing, and I hate it, but it's kind of true. And then there's this weird aspect of jealousy as well, where you'll see these bigger, small YouTubers that you admire, that you would like to be friends with, or you'd like to notice you. You'll see them being friends with or noticing people that, and I'm sorry to say this, but people that you think their content isn't that good. And it's like, why? Why do they get your attention but not me? And oh, this is where you get to see my icky, horrible, petty, jealous side come up. But yeah, so we're gonna veer away from the personal feeling side of that, and I want to talk about some of the stuff we can maybe do to try and help people that feel like this, because I know there's a lot out there. Now, the first thing I want to say is I still see, for some reason, a fair few small YouTubers that don't reply to comments. And I don't understand why, unless it's a comment that's like particularly hard to formulate a reply to, and I do get those, I understand that. Unless it's that, or unless it's like harassment or something, if you are a small YouTuber, I don't think there's any excuse to not reply to comments, because someone's taken the time out of their day to watch your video and comment on it. The least you can do is reply to it if you've not got hundreds of thousands of subscribers and you're not so sworn by them that you can't. Like, I know you've read it, why wouldn't you just take 2 minutes to reply, even if it's just thank you for the comment or something like that, because that builds bonds within the community, and it helps, like, just as much as how receiving comments makes you feel seen and makes you feel appreciated and your content feel appreciated. Replying to comments lets the viewers feel seen, and especially if they make content themselves, it at least lets them know that you recognize them. That just really, really grinds my gears when small YouTubers don't reply to comments, because I mean, this may be a bit of a narrow-minded way of seeing it, but as I've said, I really don't think there's any excuse for it, and it can help so much. The second thing is, it's quite difficult because gatherings are supposedly this great thing to help people in the small YouTube community make friends. But it feels like it's got to this point now where the people that go to gatherings are kind of already established, and people go to them to meet their friends there. And so everyone that goes to gatherings, for the most part, already knows each other. I went to my first gathering a few weeks ago, and I was quite surprised as to how lonely I still felt there. I mean, I was having a bit of a crappy day anyway, but it seemed like everyone there already knew each other, and I didn't. And this is going to sound so, I hate this word, but whiny, because no one came up to talk to me. Oh no, poor me. Like, I had to talk to people myself. But I feel like if you're at one of these events and you're in a circle of friends and you see someone that quite obviously does not have one, like, you're all so confident and you're all so friendly. Would it really be that hard to just go up to the person that kind of looks a bit out of place, doesn't really know anyone, and just say, "Hi, I'm this person, these are my friends, would you like to sit with us?" or something like that, and it can instantly make someone feel so included. And that's just at events like that, and it sounds so, but this video is a mess, I'm really sorry. Also, if you are someone that is looking to make friends and you haven't got any, or you would like to form a circle with some people, like I said, I'm not really in a particular circle, so there's not much advice I can give here, but in terms of just making friends in general, comment on people's videos, for the love of God, do it. Once you comment on enough videos and once you frequent the comment sections of enough people's videos, you will start to recognise certain usernames. And I feel like a lot of people know of each other, at least, if they don't know each other. But they don't tell people that they know of them. Which is quite strange. No one ever says, "Hey, seen you around, let's have a chat." But then once you try and make friends with someone, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I know you." I'll be like, "Do you? Well then why haven't you said anything before?" I started filming this video and I had such specific ideas of what I wanted to say, and it's just come out in this big weird mess of feelings and high school ickiness, because it's quite like high school. Just be friendly to people and promote people that aren't already your friends. Oh my god, like, I'm so tired of seeing YouTuber recommendations videos of people that I know for a fact are already quite close to the person making it, or that I also know a lot of other people within the small YouTube community already know of. For anyone that doesn't know, I do a series, there's only 2 installments in it so far, but hopefully we're going to get another one soon, where every time I reach a subscriber milestone, I like to make a video shouting out some smaller YouTubers that I've found that I think are really good, that have fewer subscribers than I do, and I don't limit it to genre of channel or friendship circle or anything. I just go out and I hunt them down and I find them and I put them in the video, because I think it's not enough to do just a one-off video of, hey, let's acknowledge the fact that there are other people on this platform that are smaller than me that you might not know. That's not enough. You need to be constantly making an effort. It helps so much. I've made friends through doing that series. Like, I've just found someone that I've never spoken to before, thought their videos were good, put them in a shout-outs video because I think they're great, and then we've become friends because I've let them know that I recognise them as an awesome creator. If you have any thoughts on anything I've said, if you think any of it was horribly insensitive and problematic, which it probably was, then leave a comment, let me know. But I do think there are a lot more kind of negative feelings around the whole positive small YouTube community than a lot of people want to talk about, so I wanted to talk about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this and I don't come across as a giant arsehole that's just petty and jealous and wants attention, because I do. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already and you're not completely turned off by me as a person. I'm Alex and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye. Maybe my problem is that I can't stop looking at the damn viewfinder. Maybe people would watch my videos if I would just look at the lens.